Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today we have lots of news with a few updates as well, and it includes an announcement this morning by a cruise line that is going to require boosters. So first of all, I would like to welcome all of our Let's Go family members here. Thank you so very much for always coming, and a big welcome to all of you who are new. We are really glad that you found us and glad that you've decided to stay. If there's anyone here who hasn't subscribed yet, we would invite you to please subscribe. It not only helps our channel out, but it will make your cruising experience much richer and much more well-informed and a lot more fun. And so first of all, this morning, earlier today, Silverseas Cruise Line announced that they are going to require boosters. This is going to be effective for all of their sailings March 1st of 2022 and after. And so that is really big news this morning. I know we're all kind of waiting to hear when cruise lines are going to require this, and today Silverseas surely has. And so that's a big update. The next thing I want to let you know is it is really exciting, but today, which is January 25th, Carnival has opened the bookings for their brand new ship, the Carnival Jubilee, and I love the name of that. And so anyway, she is a sister ship to Carnival's Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration, and she is going to start sailing on November 18th of 2023 out of Galveston, and on that sailing she is going to go to Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Mahogany Bay there on Roatan in Honduras. And so that's her first itinerary. And so if you want to get to sail on her, now is the time to start looking and booking those cruises. Now, this kind of brings me to another thing that I wanted to let you know about. While we were on our cruise, the Port of Galveston announced that they are expanding like by leaps and bounds. Royal Caribbean is building a huge new facility, and it's like 150,000 square feet facility, and they are expecting to have that up in November and ready to roll. And the really cool thing about it is that after Royal Caribbean, which currently uses Terminal 2, Terminal 1 is for Carnival ships only. Terminal 2, they will be vacating that, which will leave it open for more cruise ships to be able to come. So in 2022, Allure of the Seas from Royal Caribbean is going to start sailing out of Galveston, as well as the brand new Norwegian Prima is set to sail out of there. And when the Norwegian Prima comes, she's just going to start for like a half a year and see how it goes. But if the demand is robust and it's going really well, then they will stay and make it a year-round commitment there. And so Disney also has some cruises going out of Galveston just seasonally, as does Norwegian already. And so with this expansion, it will make it so that if more cruise lines want to have that as their home port, they will be able to do that. And I think it's just awesome. And another really cool thing is, along with that expansion, they are also putting in 2,000 more parking spaces, which I think is great, so that people have somewhere to park that are just able to drive to that port. Now, right now, Princess does not have a ship going out of Galveston, but I thought it would be kind of fun if down the road they're able to do that, because that port, I know in Galveston there, is really handy for not only people that live in Texas, but in that surrounding region, to be able to drive to the port. And it's really handy there to go to the Western Caribbean. And so I think this is really exciting news. The Port of Galveston is really excited to have this new development coming. They said it should add at least 400 new jobs to that area, and so that's really great. And so I just wanted to let you know about that in connection with the Carnival Jubilee being able to be booked. You can book cruises on her now. And so I just wanted to let you know about that. And we do have some Princess news today. Yesterday, Princess announced that Rudi Soderman will be their new Head of Culinary Arts for Princess. And I think that's really, I think that says a lot about Princess's commitment to the food experience of people who are on board, and not just to have lots of food, but to have fancy, very high quality, and lovely presentation of their food. Rudi right now is the master chef for Holland America, and he will keep that job as well as adding this job. And he comes very well qualified for this position. He has worked in his career and earned a lot of accolades and many different awards for everything that he has done. He not only has worked with Holland America and will now be working with Princess, but he has also worked with Cunard and Royal Caribbean. His work is so well known and he does such a good job that he helped develop the new Rudi's Sea Grill for the Mardi Gras, and he has developed restaurants for other ships. But I thought the Mardi Gras was exciting as that's the newest ship for Carnival. But he has done a really good job. He has also written like 20 cookbooks, and I looked at one of them, and I think I'm going to have to get one because he is a remarkable chef, and I think it'll be really exciting to see what he brings to Princess. They have those chocolate journeys desserts that they always serve on Princess, and I just really have enjoyed those. Mr. Soderman did not develop those, but I just wanted to throw in there. And I also wanted to add, I think cruising gets a bad rap. I read comments, not you all are wonderful people, but you know, so many things that you read about cruising is people think we just cruise to eat, and I think that's really silly. I think it's really nice to have good things to eat while you're on the ship, but we surely don't just cruise to eat. And so I just wanted to put that message in there so that everyone would know that's what I think. But we are really excited, like I said, to see what Rudi brings to the Princess culinary experience. Another update, I just wanted to bring you a little bit more in that ongoing saga. Remember the Crystal Cruise Lines, how the Crystal Symphony was supposed to be coming back into Miami, and then when a warrant was issued for the arrest of the ship, they diverted and went to the Bahamas instead. Well, those passengers have been able to take the ferry back to Florida, and so that's good news. There are still some crew members on board, and I don't know, I think we could all keep all of those crew members in our thoughts and prayers, because I don't know when they're going to get paid or what their job outlook looks like with Crystal right now. And so I think they need our help to keep them in our prayers. But anyway, the interesting thing is, well, number one, the officials in the Bahamas thus far have said they don't have any intention of trying to turn that ship over to the authorities or to anyone else. And so we'll have to see what happens. But a sister ship to the Crystal Symphony is the Crystal Serenity, and she had sailed from Miami, and it was supposed to be a 3.5-month cruise, and they just went over a week ago. Well, those people just got notified that on January 30th of this year, that cruise is going to end in Aruba. They're just going to drop the passengers off there, and those passengers will have to figure out how they're going to get home from Aruba. And so I think it's a sad tale, and I just wanted to bring you up to date with everything that's happening with that. It's kind of like a soap opera is what it reminds me of. It's just unbelievable. And our hearts go out as well to all of those passengers who are now going to have to go through everything to arrange travel plans home from Aruba. So I will keep you up to date with that and what else happens. Now, let's see. I also wanted to let you know that on the Caribbean Princess right now, there are just over 1,000 passengers. I've heard the number 1,055 passengers and 1,080 passengers. And so either way, it is not a full sailing by any stretch of the imagination. That puts it at just like under a third, maybe close to 30% capacity on that ship. And so it sounds like they're off to a lovely sailing again like we had last week. I also wanted to bring you up to date and let you know that our Let's Go family member Jack finally received the COVID test that he had ordered. He originally ordered those tests through eMed on January 7th and never got them, and so finally they just canceled his order and said, you better order again. And so he did, and so yesterday, January 24th, he finally received those. And so I just am telling you this so that you know that sometimes people get them in 3 days, which is what the shipping says when you order them, and sometimes it is taking a long time. And so I would order them at least 6 weeks before I was scheduled to depart on a cruise, just to give myself time to get them them. And so I just wanted to let you know about that. Another update that we have had, we've got 2 for the Emerald Princess, and one is our Let's Go family member Fred. He was so kind to let us know. He was on the Emerald Princess in October, and he said that at that time they had, of course, some of the rooms blocked off, the cabins blocked off for in case they need them from quarantine. And he said, though, that they do not quarantine guests at this time in interior cabins, that if you're going to get quarantined, it's going to be in a balcony. And so I thought that was great. And we've had people asking about that, and that's all the information that I've gotten from many of you out there. So if anyone has anything to share on that, just let us know. And then the other update we have from the Emerald is that today she was able to dock in Costa Rica and go ashore there. And so I just wanted to let you know, we've got a lot of people who are asking about what's going on in the Emerald, just so they can know, because they are looking at either booking a cruise on the Emerald on the Panama Canal, or they have already got one booked. And so if any of you can share any information, we would really appreciate it. What I have seen, like today they were able to go ashore in Costa Rica. I really do think it's just going to depend on the number of COVID cases on your ship. The countries down there and Colombia and that have not said we're not accepting cruise ships, and neither has Costa Rica. It is just going, in Jamaica, it's just going to depend on how many cases are on your ship. And I would hope sincerely that as we roll forward and get a lot of people have these booked in March, I am hoping by then that our COVID numbers are much better as Omicron recedes a little bit. And so I think that the future is bright on that, but we'll just kind of wait and see. But I thought it was awesome that the Emerald Princess was in Costa Rica today. And so if any of you are on a cruise ship, would love to hear from you. The other question that I need answered, if any of you can answer it, is when you are already on the cruise ship, like on the Caribbean Princess, for example, and you just decide that you've got time to stay and you want to stay another week, when you go to book that cruise, was it at a better price? Can anybody say anything about that? I've had a couple of questions on that, and if any of you did that, I think we would all like to hear, because that might inform some decisions as well. If people would like to stay, maybe how much it would cost. You don't have to like tell us the dollars because that could easily vary. But just if you got a better deal on just saying you would stay for another week, would love to hear from you on that. And if any of you have any other questions, just tuck them in the comments below. I really appreciate your watching our videos, and I really appreciate you joining our Let's Go family. If you appreciate these videos, will you please give us a thumbs up, because that really helps us out, and thank you very much. I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.